There are a lot of clout chasers in the game of boxing. Earlier today, Edwin De Los Santos pulled up in Newark, New Jersey, and he called out Shakur Stevenson's name. Now, we all know that Shakur Stevenson has a mega fight, potentially, that's about to happen with Frank Martin. Now, Edwin De Los Santos is a good fighter. He beat Rayo Valenzuela, stopped him. He beat up on Joseph Adorno, who's a good fighter. And I like Edwin De Los Santos as a fighter. I like his style. He could punch. But he is clout chasing, knowing that Shakur's already about to fight Frank Martin, who's a much bigger name than Edwin De Los Santos, just so he can get his name out there for the clout chasing. And I find it really corny because he's downtown in Newark, New Jersey, by the Prudential Center. Now, I got friends that live in Newark, New Jersey. He's not in the trenches part of Newark, New Jersey. Now, Newark is bad all around, but downtown is the safest part of it, and that's where he pulled up. He pulled up in the downtown part, right in front of the Prudential Center, calling out Shakur's name, just like 6ix9ine did when he pulled up in Chicago, calling out Chief Keef and them. It's just a corny move by Edwin De Los Santos. It's a clout chasing move. He knows Shakur Stevenson's not thinking about him right now because he's got a big fight with Frank Martin. Frank Martin is a better fighter than Edwin De Los Santos. He's more popular than Edwin De Los Santos. And people are going to give Shakur Stevenson more credit for beating Frank Martin than Edwin De Los Santos. Edwin De Los Santos might be able to cross that bridge later down the line. Wins over Rayo Valenzuela and Joseph Adorno are good wins, good prospect wins. I'm not taking away from Edwin De Los Santos, but he has not earned a Shakur Stevenson fight yet. And I think people who say that he should fight Edwin De Los Santos, Shakur Stevenson fight and Edwin De Los Santos are insane, and there are Shakur haters. There are a lot of Shakur Stevenson haters out there because they hear the words out there that he's better than Gervonta Davis and that he's the best boxer in the 135-pound division, and they get shook by those comments. But the truth is, he shouldn't fight Edwin De Los Santos. If there's anyone Edwin De Los Santos should be fighting, it's Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't have an opponent. And I've been saying for a long time, he needs to fight a dangerous guy. Edwin De Los Santos versus Gervonta Davis doesn't sound too bad to me. Shakur Stevenson versus Frank Martin doesn't sound too bad to me. 2 mega fights. Let's make it happen. And another boxing news, I don't understand why the WBC is doing Dimitry Bivol this way. Now, their excuse is they're not letting any Russian fighters fight for the title under the WBC. But it doesn't make any sense to me. Their excuse is because of the war in Russia with Ukraine. And I know they love Ukraine in the sport of boxing. But it doesn't make sense what they're doing. And we have not seen a Dimitry Bivol versus Arthur Beterbiev fight because of that. And I just think that they're giving Dimitry Bivol the short end of the stick. And he's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the game, you know. And I just think they're doing him real bogus. And I want to see Dimitry Bivol back in action against a big-time name. So it's really unfortunate that we're not getting to see Dimitry Bivol in action, and hopefully Mauricio Suleiman can change his antics and his rules to the game.